Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. What you thinking? Come on. So everybody, we got Rampage here doing an update, so you can see a little bit timid with Ben coming. Come on, buddy. Come on, good boy. Go potty. Let him take a little potty break today. Just wanted to give you guys an update as to what we've been dealing with for the week. So some things that I've noticed. There's times where he's super confident. There's times where you're going to see what you just saw there. He's a little bit, tail goes down, a little bit insecure, a little bit unsure, right? So that's really been my priority over everything. I'm sure I'm layering in obedient stuff and some engagement and focus building and things like that. That's all getting layered in, and you guys have seen all that content before, but we'll do more of that stuff with him as well. But I want him to be confident. I want him to be comfortable around all different contexts and things like that. So that's been my sole focus, right? So I'm starting to just kind of keep a log as to when he's uncomfortable, when he's not, when he's confident. Rampage. Come on, buddy. There you go. Right, and so things like this is what I'm noticing, and this comes with my situation. I live out here in the country, right? So we don't get a lot of people passing by, so I'm noticing that he's a little bit weird about new people coming around, and Ben's standing here with a tripod, right? So he's like not so sure about that, right? So I'm just trying to build that, make that a positive experience. So going forward, I'm keeping a log of all this stuff. I'm not just discounting any of that kind of stuff, right? Because this is all things I need to focus on. So I know I need to be doing sessions of having people over. That might be something that will show you guys how I format that. But what I've been working on here is more environmental things. So stuff that we're going to encounter in life, and we'll see if he'll be able to work through it here. More concerned about Ben, which is fine. But stairs is a common one that we'll run into. Come here, buddy. Come on. Right. So I'm just getting him used to coming up stairs and things like that. This is my famous treehouse gym, right? So he comes up here in the mornings. And some dogs can be kind of thrown off by this, right? So I'm using food to kind of lure him up. Come here, buddy. But if I don't need it, we don't need it, right? Some dogs will just do it, right? So expose your puppy to different things, right? It's one thing if let's say you live in a neighborhood, a lot of people get stuck in like, hey, I'm going to do my training sessions in my driveway. So now you're just stuck with concrete. Right, a paved driveway. I'm going to do it in my backyard or whatever. You want slick floors, you want grass, you want dirt, you want mud, you want water, gravel, wood, right? All these different things as much as we can. Come on, buddy. But the premise is I want him to kind of figure these things out on his own. Good. So he kind of trips up a little bit, right? But he pulls up. It doesn't freak him out too much. Come on, buddy. So I'm just going up and down the stairs, and a lot of this stuff deals with puppy selection too. So right here, no food needed. He's just getting more and more comfortable with it. So like I know that the breeder did a lot of this stuff, right? The breeder did a lot of different things like that, had different things. He's out in the country as well, had them climbing up on stuff, on tires and all that kind of stuff just to get them acclimated, right? So that'd be an example of stairs. And sometimes you might have to go find stairs. You might not have a setup like this. You might have to go find some stairs somewhere to do this kind of training. But the purpose is find something. You can find a curb, right, on the side of your street, or something that is elevated. You can set up blocks of wood to make some stairs or whatever. Just get them going over different elevations and things like that. So this is another one over here that we're going to try out. Kind of got a kiddie pool over here. Come on, buddy. Come on. And notice with Ben, he's still uncomfortable with Ben, but I'm just like, not going to pay Ben any attention. I'm not really going to, like, he's kind of weird, right? I'm not going to be a human and play into that, or like, no, it's okay, buddy, it's all right, and pick him up and I'm kind of like, hey, just deal with it. Don't worry about Ben. Let's do this game that we play, right? Yes. So just teaching him to go into the pool, come out of the pool. And I like the kiddie pools because you got a lot of options, right? Number one, it's got a ledge. So you got to teach them to go over it. They got to go into this little thing that can weird some dogs out. Good boy. But I could also put things in this. I could fill this with water, right? And get them conditioned to stepping in water. Some dogs don't like that, right? I've got a hound dog that's like, get her around water, she's going to freak out, right? So when we got her, she was older, right? So like if we would have done this kind of stuff with water, maybe she'd be fine. I don't know. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Right, and he doesn't know any obedience or anything like that. So he's not under any commands or anything like that. I'm just encouraging him, like, hey, come on over this way. Rampage. But one of the things that my intentions are going to be with the kiddie pool is to like do things like put water bottles, right? Empty water bottles or a milk jug or something. Just fill it with stuff for like the kids' plastic balls, things like that. You can fill that. You maybe throw their food in there. They go and dive into it. Just getting used to, again, the environmentals of everything. So we'll try this one more over here. We've got this pile of rocks over here, so this would be a good one. This has an elevation change, but it's also different. We're going from working on the grass to walking on gravel, right? So like getting them used to walking on gravel here, so when I do my walks with him, I'm doing different things like that. But we got this pile of rocks here. Come on, buddy. Right, so I'm just kind of walking over here. We'll see what he does. So he goes to check it out himself, right? And again, like the breeder did a lot of this kind of stuff. So set me up for success, you know what I'm saying? Let's say your dog's like hesitant to do this. Maybe I'm gonna try to do like what I was doing with the stairs. Good boy. With the stairs by luring, right? And you can do that. Rampage, come on, buddy. Right, just lure up. Good, mark and reward, right? Might have to go up there with them. But if they're willing to go check it out themselves, cool. Like, hey, let them explore things, right? We want them to foster confidence and things like that. So we want them to check things out on their own, right? I've got this, I've got a drainage ditch over here, right? So, you know, I might see what he does. Like, let me see what his default is. If I hop over here, come on, buddy. He comes and follows me. Just a little thing like that. Hey, look, a little ditch. Some dogs might be like, what the heck, right? You can take that as an opportunity instead of going like, oh my gosh, let me pick my puppy up to cross this obstacle. Let me see if I can get them to do it on their own. You know what I'm saying? Because this can foster some confidence. Tries to jump the whole thing, falls short, right? But he's learning things about the world when we do things like this, right? So that's been my sole focus, is like as I move around, I take him out for his potty breaks, I take him out for his training sessions. What are the things that are kind of making him uncomfortable? What are the things that he's super comfortable with? The same things that he's very comfortable with, I want to play on and make those things stronger. The things he's uncomfortable with, I'm kind of keeping a log so that I can work on those. So like a big thing that, and we'll unfold this with you guys, but like the big thing is getting him used to people. So like we've had him for a week now, and then there's been like 2 occasions where I've had, to him, strangers, but friends of mine come over. He's weird, like what you guys are seeing towards Ben and stuff. So like as we do this, that's something I want to intentionally work on. I don't want to have like, hey, Ben, come over and just pick him up, right? Like that could make things a lot worse. I just want to just hang out, and he'll be, as you guys will see these videos unfold, he'll be getting used to Ben, just simply because he'll have to be getting used to him, but we're going to make it a positive association as well. And we'll show you a couple sessions with that specifically on what I'm working on. But that's kind of how I'm doing it. I'm just going through life with the puppy. Things that he's uncomfortable with, I'm making a mental note so I can work on those step by step and come up with a game plan. But that's what we've been working on. That's our weekly update with Rampage. Let us know what you guys want to see, if you have any questions about anything. Till then, we'll see you next time.